Let me note that it was brought to my attention that SCJ staff were fearful. Let me note that it was brought to my attention that SCJ staff were fearful of acting, as there were reports of organized criminal activity in the area and a possible connection to the Klansman gang in the area. On July 20, the Sugar Company of Jamaica wrote to me explaining that the matter was out of control and could not be dealt with safely at the local level. Following that, the matter was brought to the attention of the National Security Council. Can you imagine our state being afraid to act in the face of a gang? That I had to bring the matter to the National Security Council.
Alarming news about the community adjacent to Clifton community. Prime Minister stated that SCJ Holdings, afraid to speak on the scamming situation. Armed gangsters belonging to the Klansman gang selling SCJ Holdings land to people. Managing Director Joseph Shusha said. After the Prime Minister broke the news, was this unscrupulous act known to their Member of Parliament. Out of 30 houses designated for demolition, only 10 was demolished, and out of the 10, only one owner is affected. Where are the other victims? Are they afraid as well? This heinous crime, a multi-million-dollar scam in criminals benefits from to purchase guns, drugs and ammunition. This land scam is the source of funding the Klansman gang in and around the community. Was it the Member of Parliament Fizz Jackson aware of the situation taking place in his constituency? Was the Klansman gang the main architecture of this land scam? Or it's a collective body of representatives? Are there more scams as this carrying out around the country? How many people have fallen victims? Are the victims liable to get compensated? What will be the outcome of this crime? Each of the perpetrator must be brought to justice and face the full extent of the law. This is an act of treason. These gangsters must be classified as state terrorists. Hopefully the victims corroborates with the police. Is this scam connected to any politician? This land scam seems to have connections with higher state authorities. Corruption at the highest who can be trusted. These scams are contributing to the crime problem that plagues Jamaica and its law-abiding citizens. This crime must be solved with no stone unturned. My respect to the young lady whose house was demolished. Chanel Francis, the only victim who spoke out, said she paid $800,000 for her land as a 23-year-old hardworking woman. Do the math. If 30 people gave the same $800,000, we're looking at approximately $24 million who benefits. After the accumulation, or if all that money, where is it invested? Sure, not education, social development, or creating job. The money generated is used to sustain the gangs and its affiliates, which sees it as a lucrative job. They preyed upon the weak who works daily 9 to 5 to make ends meet. It's time to take back the country from criminals. Call a spade, break the taboo of political party and community corroborates with gangs and gangsters. The only way to fix the problem is first identify it and put in place measures to deal with them. Jamaica needs a cleansing from the head of the Prime Minister to the last civilian. No one can be trusted. All those who glorify gun, drugs and scamming must face the full extent of law. Jamaicans' time to cut out the double standard. Crime affects each Jamaican. Was this why we got independence? To be ruled by gangsters. My heart cries for the elders who knows the real Jamaica and what it means to be a Jamaican. Jamaica has become infested with criminals and fallen into an abyss. Only the intervention from Jehovah can help. What if the present government didn't highlight the situation in Clifton community as a scam? Would it have been brought to the public in the future as to how the adjacent community residents acquire their land? In my view, does a concrete house take 1 day to build? Does 30 houses take 3 months to build? How long it took SCJ Holdings to find out about the illegal building on their land? Who first was informed? Was it the Member of Parliament for the constituency acknowledged? Because the demolished structures seems to be over 2 years. Why did it take this long to be brought to the public? The land is not a private land. Is it a crown land? Or it's a state-owned land? We need more clarification about the land. Each participant of the scam organization must be brought to justice. Justice must take its course. Word of advice to those thinking of acquire land and properties: never involve money without your lawyer and the relevant authorities before the processing of the legitimate documentations. God bless you all.